Alright, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. First off, we're gonna go to Mordona because raids. Turn to the Phantom Roll. Greetings, Lena. Come to ask about developments in our Phantom Realm investigation, then your time couldn't be better. A while ago, I received word from Gahatia. He and Cryo completed the preparations in Charlian and are ready to resume field work. And as we speak, they make their way hither. Let's wait for them together, okay? Now, there they are. Hey, Krail. You okay, Graha? Whoa, what the hell's that? What in the heavens are you carrying? It's my friend's the latest technological marvel to come out of Charlian. I give you the etheric analyzer. Holding it thus, you take measure of the ambient ether, whose waveform is then recorded by the etheric transcriber back. This provides us with detailed data on the environment, which we study at our leisure. As you know, the Phantom Realms are hidden behind illusions. In order to ascertain their nature, I suggested to Cryo we record the data with the proper equipment. Alas, the equipment is tremendously cumbersome. Raha has done well to bring it here in one piece, and as expensive as it doubtless is, I hope we can return it in the same condition. Return it. Yes, to the forum. In approving our investigation, they granted us the use of the device in addition to financial backing. Despite the students' greatly reduced scale, the forum has faith in our endeavors. Thus did they approval not declare, I'm proud to say. We owe much of its goodwill to the Scions, yourself not least of all. That being said, we can't depend on the forum right indefinitely. No, we must stand on our own 2 feet again, and it begins with our efforts on this investigation. The 12 are meant to be Eorzean's guiding deities. They seek battle with mankind. What could it possibly be that motivates them? Maybe they won't want to know they can put our own fates in our own hands, I don't know. In training with them earnestly, I am hopeful that we will find an answer. Well, we shouldn't keep Snowgem waiting. Without further ado, let's join her and Omphalos. Snowgem. Snowheim? I don't know. Poor Raha. fellows. Well, here we are again. It's always my pleasure. Hello. Welcome back. Well now, if it isn't the etheric analyzer, then we'll get a hold of it. Indeed, we're duly grateful to him for the loan. It's no small thing to be lugging about, but I've always wanted to try it. If you're a Raha, you may proceed with measuring the ether of the Phantom Realm. Selena, please assist him if you will. In the meantime, I might to further examine the monument of Snowheim. How's that sealed? Sealed? Like a plan. As a matter of fact, I've already done a little bit of work on that front. As you previously determined, the monument harbors some manner of magic. And this magic, I've since found, takes the form of an epigraph. By consulting experts in the field of archaeology, I was able to make a discovery. Well, out with it. Oh yes, a most startling discovery. Well? That is, the epigraph is largely incomplete, so we can't read it. Gee, thanks for the, pointless and just, God, did you have to be so, ugh. So you didn't make a discovery. But see, establishing what one doesn't know is also an important step in research. I mean, I guess that's true. He's still not human. For a blessing, the language he used doesn't appear to be completely unknown. If we can fill in the missing information, it should be possible to make sense of it. But where do we begin looking for such information? Why, we ask the gods themselves, of course. By giving them the belt they desire, we're doing them a favor, aren't we not? That being the case, I dare say they should grant us with their presence if called. Please come with me. Oh, the things I would ask them if they really did appear. Oh, not much. We just got into the Phantom Realm again, and yeah. I haven't done much yet. Now, going on it by astrology, the heaven of Earth should be the next open, and it is just so happens I know the perfect incantation for this purpose. Okay. Open Muntui. Okay then. It's a time-honored charm passed down in Ardania. Its patron is Nofika, one of the deities said to dwell in the heaven of Earth. Come everyone, say it with me. What's the worst that could happen, right? Open Muntui. Open Muntui. Hey, it worked. Oh, she's hot! Oh, she's hot! Delightful children you are. I do have desire to speak with you. Ofika. But by the 12th, literally, quite literally by the 12th, it's her. It's really her. She looks precisely as depicted in legend. Amazing. And that's a woman, but yeah. 'Tis an honor to meet you, Nofika. If I may, what is it you wish to speak about? You seek to decipher the monument, do you not? If we face more of us in battle, I myself included, we shall grant you the key to unlocking the mystery. We would of course be much obliged for such a gift, but are you certain the gods before were not so exactly forthcoming with your secrets? Closely have we watched you from our respective sanctums, watched you as you faced us with and pursued the truth with pure hearts and minds. In light of what we've seen, we have concluded thus. Even should you uncover the monument's purpose, you would still be willing to lend us your aid. Help us to fulfill our heart's desire, and so too shall we grant yours. I look forward to receiving you in my sanctum, my dear children. I guess that's what you call Mother Earth. Literally. So, Highland's technically Mother Earth, so she's dead, so... yeah. She's quite literally Mother Earth, because she is Earth, and, you know, she's motherly. But I digress. The original plan was to revisit the heavens of lightning and earth, fire. But I believe we all should agree that we should prioritize Nofika's invitation to Milford. Nice. Well, Sunheim, your charm did the trick. The way to another heaven is open, and upon it the truth of the monument. I can scarcely wait to pore over the etheric data. Raha, Selena, leave it in your capable hands. Yeah. As for you, Derek, may we rely on your guidance once more. Now that we know what awaits, I don't feel my presence is necessary. On the contrary, I would only be a burden. As you wish, of course. We can still count on you to pray for our friends, though I trust. I'm glad you can join us this time, Selena. Encumbered as I am with the analyzer, I fear I won't be able to assist in battle. I shall do my part until we secure the data we need. As you do. For Rosine. I wonder what that means. Alright. Let's go do that, but Best to wait for this to be queued up and then, yeah. Alright. Let's see what kicking songs play for the... Oh, come on. But yeah, let's see what songs play this time, because they're probably going to be a bop like last time. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty. How late is the party? Wow, this place is pretty. Referral sign. Yeah, it makes sense that the, Heaven of Earth is very farmland based. And of course she has a sickle as a weapon.
At last the time is come.
Oh my god. Is that the same voice actor as Heidelin? Sounds like it's someone, but maybe I'm just... Yeah. Nevertheless... Okay, this song is pretty cool. Oh, that's new.
Prove to me life's resolve.
Abundance. Use the AoE cream.
No
True.
true abundance. Feel you the heartbeat of the land.
Oops. Yes, she is. Well, that was weird. Just started running for no reason. Wasn't running, whatever. Didn't even give a, like, debuff to...
Mine is the breath of the earth.
Yeah.
My heart rejoices for our union.
Can't get in the way.
Bow down like the willow. Beyond adversity lies strength.
Alright, one down.
Good children, be strong for what awaits.
Makes sense that the goddess of harvest had a sickle. Of ice.
By my authority, let the
Stupid
land
mama.
be remade.
Oh my. Hey Toad. Riveting gameplay. Terrible. And gotta get out of that. Behemoth. It's so interesting that it tells you the damage type now. Kind of seems a little pointless, I think, yeah. Like, I mean, like, obviously you would know what kind of damage you're doing. Like, mages primarily do magic, and physical usually do physical.
Stay away.
It seems my sister shall be joining us.
I'll thicken the man. Okay. But, and, you know, besides Red Mage, that also does physical and, you know, just kind of silly.
Tis only fitting that we face you together.
I guess kind of helps with bosses that have, you know, preventing effects. Like, oh, you can't hit me with magic or you can't hit me with physical. Fated by the spinner to emerge victorious. Oh my, do we have a soft, we just casually have a soft enrage on this boss? That's neat. I mean, it's weird if this boss takes, you know, 7 minutes to beat, but, you know. Just, I guess it's not really a soft enrage, it's a hard enrage. Unless it's the buff and not like, you know, nukes them.
I shall measure your work.
Yeah. Casually. Yeah, you gotta beat this boss in 6 minutes or less. 7 minutes. I thought I'd see the day, you know, casual 24-man raid had a, you know, enrage hammer on the boss, but it's bound to happen. Okay, they share how far. Good to know. What? Wow, okay. That's messed up.
Bear witness to the Keeper's might.
Oh, second person in the chat.
Show me everything.
Let burn your fleeting lives.
Like the bejeweled night sky.
I'll stick in the mayor.
The sands of time are mine to command.
I'm surprised we haven't wiped. I've expected a wipe, but yeah.
Long have I awaited this moment.
This too is fate.
Never mind.
Upon the most exalted of battlefields you shall stand.
I expected a wipe, that's why I left. Never mind. That was pretty cool. Alone. Something's hoping she's gonna be similar to Shiva in battle. Went over the double team, man. Oh. Stuff happened with Ball, not Ball, but yeah. Still can't pray that the phrase balls is real. Like, balls definitely have balls.
Summon your courage and press on.
Balls is like a my god kind of thing, and well, he literally summons balls in the fight, so balls are real. It's just kind of funny. Hey, Helone. That's a massive moon. Never enough balls.
I, Ffxiv, shall test your strength of spirit.
Oh. Crap. Yeah, this is interesting. Here's 3. Guessing that targets the 3 highest aggro's.
You must be better than that against me.
Holy shit. That was something. Yep, it's gonna not be on that side. We'll hope.
There is no victory. Only victory is defeat.
Well,
Victory must be seized with one's own hand.
there's at least 2 more areas. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're about to wait. It gets a lot of time. Looks like a Minerva. So cool. Yeah, we're totally dead. We don't have enough people alive. Caliber! Oh, you don't say.
All piercing spears bring deeper.
Ah, crap. I'm blind. The little lag isn't open. Tetrapole. Okay, so 1, 2. All right. Yeah, target the most aggro people. Which is usually the tanks. Like that. So yeah.
You must be better than that against me.
You always make such cool bosses for these.
Victory must be seized with one's own hand.
Alright.
In ice, unyielding. Now rest. My
Caliber! That was badass.
blast could continue forever.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool, but no. Wow. Quite the discomfort. Oh wow, okay. See that coming.
All forces, may our great Ffxiv reign in the abyss. For glory, we must be prepared for rendering our all. You must be better than that against me. There is no defeat, only victory or defeat. Yes! Lose yourself in the joy of battle!
Alright. Now,
Your next test awaits.
what now? That wasn't even the final boss? Yeah, no. Well. Only one other divinity would abide in the heaven of ice. Ooh, she's cute. Love her, Menfina.
Come bathe in the moon's tender glow.
Giggity. That arm is giving me Elder Ring flashbacks. Elden Ring, not Elder Ring.
Certainly your rabbit
Once in a blue moon.
behold my power.
I said the name Miku. He does kind of look like that.
Prepare yourself. Have mercy upon them.
Oh my. Okay. Oops. Usually is. See them Pokemon, huh? Oh my. That's a doggone awesome. Can't wait to see the. Oh, that's what the next area is like after this. Too bad I have to wait a whole 2 patches. Well, 2 full patches, anyways. So the wolf's name is Dalamud. That makes sense. The lesser moon, Dalamud. The Dalamud is I dig it. Bruh. Oh, never mind. This is crazy.
You're always in my heart, my love.
Oh. Alright. Fine revelry.
Our dreams may yet become reality. Thank you.
What do you mean, though? Also, that poor doggo, he looks so sad. Reminds me of Sif. Except Sif wasn't fainting, but yeah. The doggy, yeah. Oh, that was amazing. Damn. Sadly can't roll for those. Okay, that's cool. They changed it up pretty nicely. It would have been cool if they, you know, I don't know where I was gonna, I don't know what I was gonna say, but yeah. Alright. You're both safe. Safe, good, thank goodness. You have the dead, then. Wonderful, wonderful. I don't suppose I could do the honors and replace the transcriber cartridge. I've always wanted to take a closer look. Take care removing it now. We don't want anything to happen to the data. Easy does it. Careful does it. Come to me, O knowledge divine. Come to me. Something's gonna happen. What is that? Oh, hey. Ah. Oh. It's alright. The cartridge is safe. Barely. Let's finish the test before there are any more surprises. But hey, Menfina. If only. Thank you, a bunch of cuties. You have our gratitude for bringing us closer to achieving our dream. But, okay, but what is it? Oh, Dick. Must he always be so formal? Though he has trouble expressing it. I assure you, my brother is absolutely giddy with joy. Why are you here, Nafika? Have you not sufficiently amused yourself with the mortals? Not nearly. I would talk to them some more. Nafika promised you the key to deciphering the monument, did she not? Yes, that's correct. Then you would do well to hold your minds, that which harbors information. Come now, brother, you need to speak plainer than that. Clarify, we shall create the objects you need, but your assistance is required to give them form. Worry not. Appearance has no effect on function. Just try to imagine that which in your minds is used to hold information. A map. Oh. Elegant tome, huh. That's a little... There, these instruments shall be useful in your quest. Can't really think why, but okay. Across the Orizia lie eternal stones that hold the information required to complete the words of the monument. By holding the instrument out to a stone, it will take that information into itself. We scattered these stones across the realm that mortals would not uncover our secrets. Of late, however, it would seem you have found an alternate. You mean the Etherites? Oh, Marcus of the 12s. Never mind. There aren't they? Oh, to think they harbored information on the gods. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Seems we have our own next destinations. Aside from the 3 city-states, I believe the marks are located in Kurthis and Mardona. I propose we split up, quicker to finish the task. I wish to come too. I'm pretty sure you give people a heart attack. No, Menfina, 'twould not do to burden these children, so... Plus you'd scare everyone on Earth. After all this time, we finally have a chance to speak with mortals. Learn about them from up close, and we're not to have another. I must say, share Menfina's view. Even you alone. I'd like to learn about you too, and I believe you speak for all of us. By all means, let's travel together. Music to my ears. We shall walk over you and see you safely reach your destinations. Without further ado, then. Not so fast. Oh, hey. Hey, Zema. Did you think you could go frolicking without us? There's of our domain well in hand, so we are coming too. Well now. Far be it for me to stop you. Let's assume our disguises too, then. And choose an immortal to accompany. Again with this music that reminds me of, what's it called? Deadly Premonition. Please, let it be something inconspicuous. Aw, cute. Weird considering they're gods, but yeah. I believe my destination is Stainland. Then it's Lenoska for the 12th wood for Cryle. And last but not least, Mordona and Kurthis for Derek and Selena. Where does he get Menfina? Maybe alright, Cryle. I shall be fine, needn't worry. Yeah. It's primarily played during the little just casual meetings with like, you know, eating and stuff, but it's a very soothing song despite, the game it's in. It's rather ironic when you think about it. Why? Because you make the most interesting, intriguing pair. God's fallen hero and the world-faring explorer. I'm sorry, Menfina's the rabbit. I thought she was going to be the fox thing. I shall relish the chance to learn about the both of you. Now then, the others have always set forth, so let's do the same. Aside from my own mark, I believe we'll find those of Dalek and Helone and Mordona and Curtis. Hey, monkey boy, Upo. Oh my, what an adorable creature. Delighted to meet you, young little one. It seems you want to join us too. Well, it is his pet. What an unusual company this has become. God's truly no inhibition. Forgive me, I couldn't have anticipated this turn of events. You get used to it. Expect the unexpected, as they say. In heavenly company. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's seek out the mercs at once. Alright. Now then, we're told an instrument to the stone. Would you care to do the honors? Sure. Might as well. The instrument vibrates. 'Tis done. The information held in the stone has been etched. As Ffxiv said, these stones are eternal. No matter their shape or location, their nature is unchanging. Together with the monument in Mphalos, they have remained the same since time immemorial. 'Twas the love that men bear for us, and we have for the star that composed create the monument in the stones. And though men do not know the truth of the stones, they offer them prayer. This act is manifestation of your bond with us. While stones are manifestation of our bond with the star. And so by praying to stones, you effectively cultivate a bond between yourselves and us and the star. Delightful, is it not? That's neat. Though we appreciate your eagerness to talk, perhaps we should save some conversation for the destinations to come. If we linger too long in any one place, we are liable to be late to reconvene with the others. Yeah, that's true. Then let us make for the central highlands of Curthis, within the fierce great gaze my own mark awaits. Alright. Oh, when you said Fury's Gaze, you meant literally the Fury's Gaze. I thought you meant like, yeah, but you are, yeah. Just weird. But you are the Fury. Oh, you meant the place the Fury's Gaze, dude. I'll do that once I'm done with this. I want to see what this monument has to tell us. Something tells me the information will be monumental. Alright. Alrighty. There it is, Mark of a Fury. Literally. It wouldn't be too burden you constantly. I shall extract the information this time. Alrighty, if you insist. Looking back, Cologne, you've grown noticeably more imposing this past millennium. There were also more statues in the heaven of ice. Oh, but an idea occurs to me. Selena, this time I want you to share what you know about the worships of Cologne. Dare say it will be interesting to hear what mankind thinks of her from your perspective. You often hear Helen's name when invoked in battle. Church is returning to its roots and moves to separate itself from the state. Ah, yes, the prayers of the people are fervent indeed, and through the church they evolved. They changed. I felt with my very being. Well, how fascinating. 'Tis a fine thing indeed to hear directly from mortals. Still, as much as Helen loves her children, it troubled her to see them at war with the dragons, to see those who share the star's blood, each other's blood. As you should well know, Benfina, it's our place to judge the faith of mortals. Even when we lend them our aid, we must refrain from intervening. Well, thankfully things have gone better, lest there be any doubt mankind's faith in us is mankind's alone. But your prayers or forms are become that which they need to be. What's that supposed to mean? Our faith? I don't know. Quite the information, have you? Excellent. Let's proceed to the next mark. Mine! As I recall, it lies near Steel Vigil, by the cliff near the west of the entrance. Follow me. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump. Okay. Okay, have a good time. See you later. Oh no, aren't we quick? My marker lies just ahead. Oh look, someone's praying. How delightful to see it was one of my faithful children. Oh, benevolent goddess, grant me deliverance, I beseech you, save my soul. Interesting. You're the one who was hunting down the lambs of Talmud. Oh boy. I knew it. Knew you wouldn't stop until you dealt with every last one of us. Have come for me. To think that this is her will. Not exactly. You're kind of overthinking it. Lambs of Talmud. They're a cult that appeared prior to the Seventh Umbral Calamity. Are they not? In the name of their faith, they abducted and sacrificed innocent souls. Did not fear death. I've committed no crimes, I swear. Menfina is my witness, quite literally, though guess you wouldn't know that. In the beginning, we simply prayed to the twin moons for Dalmud to one day shepherd our souls to the bosom of her mistress, his mistress. But it all changed when Dalmud began turning red. More and more of us began believing that he was our savior. We must prove our loyalty in our lives, else we would suffer eternal damnation. So that's how your group took on its fanatical ways. It came to be branded a dangerous cult. And at some point, I assume you were tasked with hunting them down. I used to be a merchant in Ul'dah, but timid as I am, I struggled to survive the cutthroat world. That's why I turned to Menfina. I wanted to bask in her gentle acceptance, gaining courage from her strong and faithful hound. They were my solace, and the only way I could find peace with myself. But they took it from me. My fellows who committed those horrible deeds, those who reviled me as one of them, they took it away. You're strong, aren't you? Grant me deliverance, I beg you. Judge me and show me the way. Kind of asking the wrong one person. I just can't bear it anymore. What good, at least a god I can't see who won't grant me a thimble of succor no matter how much I pray. You wanna butt in, Menfina? No? You mustn't seek in men what you seek in gods. Strong as she is, she's but immortal, like you. She's made of flesh and blood and possessed of her own will. Nothing more, nothing less. It avails you not to raise others up while believing yourself. You're your own person, with a path your own to walk. Even should you be taken by despair that you are here now, we see no different from this woman. So believe me when I say, all will be well. Keep your faith in Menfina. Believe in her love and grace, and you will surely learn to love others as well as yourself. Well, that's a nice way to put it. Please forgive me for my unseemly outburst. I've been feeling lost. All my anguish came spilling out. Miss Menfina herself brought you here. Quite literally. I'm certain of it. To encourage and guide me, taking your words to heart, I'll try searching for a new path. Should you feel lost again, take to the road, see what is out there, learn how others live and think, and you are bound to find your way. If only he knew. Blessings be upon your road ahead, dear child. Did you say something? No, it was your imagination. Don't worry. You're just going insane. Gods totally didn't just, bless you, but, Ew. Excuse me. Unsolicited as it was, don't regret saying those words to him. Needs to hear them. But come, this time it's your turn to extract information. Forgive me if I caused you trouble. What's wrong? No, you didn't really do that. I'm relieved to know that you truly are strong in body and spirit. Far be it from me to ask this of you, but please don't hold it against that child. We do not wish for our existence to bring grief to our children. No matter which faith, we are who we are because of those who believe in us. My hound is no exception. He was born when men came to worship the object their ancestors cast out into the heavens. True, we are not all-powerful, can't grant all of mankind's wishes. Nonetheless, we always hear you. No hope is too small, no prayer too faint. I just wanted to make that clear. Lest you forget, we love mankind clearly, dearly. Yes, I can see that. It's quite sweet. Alrighty. There you go. There she is. Well now, I was expecting to see you all here. Is that the matter? You're supposed to be with Crow and Briargot. Where are they? Oh, we became separated while I was distracted, listening to the elementals. Beings are the voice of those who called the wood home. As I'm patron of this land, they could not help but report to me. Yeah, that makes sense. You gods can sense each other. Even should you become separated, shouldn't it be a simple matter to find them again? Indeed. It would seem you were keeping something from us, Nafika. Oh, alone. There's simply no fooling you. Very well, I shall confess it all. The child Kryles wanted to visit our stones alone, you see. Complete her task without us watching over her. We merely respected that wish. With her abilities, I do not believe she is in danger. But the warrior that he is, Bargot, decided to follow her discreetly. If this is her wish, then indeed we must abide by it. As for Bargot, yes, I sent him in the placement called the South Shroud. Well, the stones are situated there, I believe, in near Camp Tranquil. Wasn't the point of separating making this easier? Whatever. Hey, Bargot. What brings you all here? I understood you were following Trial. Where is she? Having acquired information from my stone, she now makes for ethics. Keep my distance to avoid being seen. Was about to continue on when Judith disappeared. Ethics Stone is our last destination, is it not? Let's go and meet her there. If everyone so wishes, then very well. Facing our passage, I shall call upon Master Ralgar's servants to bear the morals. Okay then. Weird to just have hogs appear out of nowhere. I'm sure the people of Tranquil didn't get confused. Must thank you. Talking to you helped me to find the result to seek out Cryo. No signs of her here. Let's continue to Elphic Stone. Okay. If she is already, she shouldn't waste no time. Hey, Cryo. Oh, now. Did you come all this way just to check on me? I've been on edge, worrying about I might stumble up into Odin. So you gave me a bit of a fright. Nafika tells us you wish to travel alone. What prompted you to send the gods away? It's kind of difficult to explain. I suppose I wanted to seek the answers on my own way. As the gods told us, if we wish to know the truth, we must discover it for ourselves. In spite of this, they've seen fit to not only set us upon the right path, but accompany us besides. And this bespeaks the faith that they have unmanned spirit of inquiry that gives me heart. After all, 'tis the selfsame spirit that defines the students of Baldacian. Like everyone, I want to uncover the truth of the 12 and other aspirations and understand them. And having seen a dear friend embark on countless adventures, I've developed a desire to see the experience of the world myself. There are dangers out there, of course, but I wanted to prove that I could handle them and perform my task. Aw. I see. Indeed, as much as we learned from others, there's no substitute for seeing with our own eyes. And in yours, I see the gleam of yearning. Didn't mean to skip that. What's this all of a sudden? It's embarrassing when you say such things with a straight face. Right then, I've yet to acquire the information here, so I'll tend to it at once. Perhaps you'd like to wait for me at Quarry Mill. Apologies for the wait. With that, I've obtained the information from all my stones. You've taken care of yours already, yes? Thank you for worrying about me. Well, it's good to know that I can handle myself. I'm heartened to be doing this with you all. I owe you my thanks as well, Bergot and Nofika, for accepting my request with good grace. Think not of it. You did well to seek your test through, yet, little one. Indeed. Come. Let us all return to our own fellows. Yes, I am very interested to find what we have been searching for, huh? Secret of the 12. You took your time. Did something happen? Just had to check on Cryo. So you rendezvoused with Cryo. How was your experience with gods? Not only did you help a disillusioned man might find his way, but you looked on Cryo. Thank you, and as you as well. Just doing our due diligence. Fear I overstepped my bounds, but what's done is done. We shall return to our sanctums. You have our gratitude for a delightful time. By holding your instruments out to the monument, you will be able to augment the missing information. Be well to your children. Shall we then? Amazing. What was impossible to decipher is now crystal clear. Without further ado, I shall read the epigraph. Please do. As belongs who endure by the will of the star, we are susceptible to the influence of the hopes and prayers. Thus do we commit our yokes herein, lest we stray from our purpose. He who is named Baragot shall preside over construction, his duty to fortify the works of men, encourage them to build. He who is named Relgar shall preside over destruction, his duty to galvanize the star's beating heart, facilitate mankind's regeneration. She who is named Azema shall preside over the sun, her duty to nurture its life-giving light and illuminate the truth for all to see. He is named Althal, shall preside over the subterranean, his duty to make gleam the riches but hidden in the darkest depths in men itself. She is named Ffxiv, shall preside over fertility, her duty to fill the land with life and prepare a path of peace and plenty. He is named Althic, shall preside over time and space, his duty to endow the star with material vigor. Mankind's march may never cease. She whose name is Helone shall preside over the glaciers, her duty to hold melting ice at bay, be a man with a constancy of tranquility. She whose name Menfina shall preside over the moon, her duty to perpetuate the churning of night and day, foster love in the hearts of all. He is named Thalyak, shall preside over the rivers, his duty to quench the thirst of men and water their minds with wisdom. She is named Nemea, presides over the stores, her duty to preserve the celestial fabric of the seasons and weave the threads of man's lives. She is named Yemaine, shall preside over the seas, her duty to administer the tides and inspire man to come together as one and seek new horizons. He is named Ashan, shall preside over the mountains, his duty to sustain the breath of firmament, and in watering share in man's solitude. So it's a sort of... He who is unnamed shall watch unflinching, his duty to stand guard over his charge, always and unto the end. Their epigraph concludes, we've been given quite the plot to ponder. He who is unnamed. It's an unnamed god. 1, 2, 3. Open prayers influence their nature. Have you any thoughts on the contents of the epigraph? Prayers of her faithful made alone more imposing, which of the Dalmud brought forth Menfina's hound. It's the prayers that shape their being. You mean to say that prayers have changed the 12 into their present forms? It's rather hard to believe. Not exactly. Makes a lot of sense, actually. Given what we know of the dynamis, I believe it's entirely possible. In the presence of that energy, hopes and prayers have made more tangible results than one might expect. Its power may be curbed unto our star, over thousands of years of worship, it could have influenced the gods in various ways. Ways such as that which Selena had just described for one. Others that come to mind are Halone's shield and spear, which reflect her status of goddess of war, and Nemea's spinning wheel, which is an apparatus for goddess of fate. This did they create the monument, this yoke, that they might never lose the sight of their duty, no matter how much they may change. Makes sense. I'm inclined to agree with Raha. The gods wrote that they endured by the will of the star. Who that refers to, we all know is too well. Hydaelyn. But she's dead, so by sundering realities, she must have known that she would shake the very foundation of her existence. Anticipating the potential chaos, I suspect she charged her collaborators with maintaining stability. If that's true, then might not the 13 unnamed being be the Watcher of the Moon? That makes a lot of sense, actually. He's has certainly fallen in place. I wonder if he would be willing to share what he knows. As it stands, we've yet to consider only 3 gods, as they're not telling what may happen once we fought them all. I believe we should try to uncover as much truth as we can. It's better to know how to proceed. To that end, we seek out the Watcher. Raha and I shall return to Charlene and compile our findings, the data from the analyzer, not least of all. To think that the investigation might lead us to the moon. I eagerly look forward to the next stage. Selena, like it or not, yet more grueling encounters with gods await. You should rest up. Hey Gabe, wait 2 freaking full patches before you get to see what lies ahead. The general gist of crap. So it makes sense that the Watcher would be the 13th. How long now ere we arrive at the truth? For the longest time that I've journeyed alone, not involving myself in the affairs of others, but I've enjoyed our time together. We've undertaken the investigation with all earnestness. It has been a pleasure to be part of it. When I imagine the moment we must part ways, I can't help but feel saddened. And it surprises me that I feel that way. Forgive me, I didn't mean to wax sentimental. If you'll excuse me, I shall head outside. Fair enough. There he goes again. I suppose you could follow him out. Can't quite say why, but I feel as though he suddenly vanished one day, never to return. Yeah, he does give that kind of air, doesn't he? Wonder why. Alright. Once we're done with this, we head on to the main story. Oh, 'tis you. What is it? Snow James. So I was worried I'll suddenly vanish, you say? Oh, as the saying goes, all things must come to an end, whether we will it or not. When our work's finished, we must part ways. Doing so will sadden me, as you know. Yet that sadness is part of the joy I've derived from our companionship. So I will accept it when the time comes, and strive with you to the last. Oop. Hmm. As you know, my friend, I would rather you live your own life, but having helped you, I'll send you away against your will. Well, you're a busy woman, so I won't keep you. As before, I rest assured I shall share with you any tidings I receive from Kryl. Take care, my friend, and see you again in due course. Yeah, see you around. In like, maybe a year or so. Or, like, half a year, I don't know. Alright. Recall that in exchange for Aethers, you agreed to date us. Switch to a suggestion, blah blah blah. Hey, Zero.
Everyone is so carefree. Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness, and how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant. Such luxury is a loss to us. We have no hopes or dreams, not even the release of death. Only hunger. Others are a means to an end, at times a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed, or to die. I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos. Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void-sent at heart. But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. And I cannot fathom why.
Yeah, that's fair. It was a bit odd in that respect.
What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end? But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it.
Well, we can only hope that he's dead.
Why are you here? Was there something you needed?
We're gonna go back in to the void. And we kinda need you for that, obviously.
So you're heading back now. Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
Everyone is here? Good. Let us sit.
What is it?
Oh shit.
He's calling.
What is the meaning of this?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdire.
That's strange.
I thought she was in the void.
As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable. Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
Perhaps she crossed over to the source, then immediately turned back.
Doubtful.
I do not know. Could she have found a way home?
If only.
The how of it aside, if she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
Far to the north.
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty?
As good a place to start. My apologies, Zero.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
All right. I presume you wish to stay here in Radzit.
Sorry.
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
Fair enough. Weird way to say you like us.
If Ashdaya was indeed here, other Voidsent may have made the journey as well. Very well. We would welcome your company.
If it's decided, then I'll contact our associates in Garlemald. It's me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust? Understood. We'll see you there. We're to rendezvous at Tertium. We'll need to teleport to make it there in time.
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
God's rebel, lands tremble.
Any moment now.
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
Oh, hey, Elfin, now. Long time no see, indeed. You too, Elise.
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
You get used to it. It helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this...
Yes.
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead.
Understandably.
They've taken steps towards forming an interim government, but it will be some time before any large-scale reconstruction effort can be carried out in earnest.
So we'll keep doing what we can until they can finally stand on their own. A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
Don't call me Shirley. Doing a fine job. Sounds like quite the undertaking.
Indeed, it has not been easy. But we've been able to make progress thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls.
Well, that's good.
The Allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter. Meanwhile, Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Like Alphino said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time.
Though you yourself helped them take one especially big step, didn't you? In vanquishing that blasphemy in the Tower of Babel?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I can only hope that your deed will help the people to find peace and closure.
Nice little reference to that.
But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company, besides.
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
The 13th? After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while. But
No, we're not good at
there's no
that.
stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
True.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
You could have at least invited me, too. Surely there was room enough for me and Grahar in the Undersea Vault.
Jealous, are you? Thought you were busy.
I know, I know. I only meant to tease. Mostly.
But you see, you
But
haven't
on a more
changed a bit.
serious note, are we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around?
Well, just because she was his avatar doesn't mean she's like him.
I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless...
You're right to be cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers.
Is that so?
Weird to put that in.
I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
Good.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand. As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ashdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north, perhaps even here in Galdemald. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
As a matter of fact, we may have. In recent days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of Voidsent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
Well, that's concerning.
You think they might have been summoned? By whom?
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon void-sent servants. The very same I believe you have mastered.
Reapers.
While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
Also, again, with references, because I did
To summon
master
not
it.
one, but several powerful Voidsent is no small feat. But if Ashdaya was indeed called from the void...
Then it is likely the same party is responsible. Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
Then we must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
It's possible.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin.
Can you guide us there?
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. Nor is...
Too much ground to cover in any case. Is there no...
There is one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumored to have once been...
That would indeed make an excellent start. Though the question of how to get there remains.
Euless may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
Selena, what a welcome surprise. And I see you're traveling with a large crew as usual. Not to suggest that it's an inconvenience, but we'd be happy to share supplies with you, should you require any. No, we're fine right now. Mostly. Apologies if we interrupted Julius, but there's a matter we wish to discuss. We just finished our routine briefing, so you're at a good time. Is this about the voids? And yeah, it is. From what we discerned, they are coming from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper arts once lived there, did they not? Yes, they had a small village there in the Lapis Manilis caverns. Scythe wielders forged pact with Voights and Val beings at their side. For a time, they played an invaluable role in our military, but the advent of magic tech saw them fall out of favor. When some were unmasked as insurrectionists, the order was outlawed. The village is believed to be abandoned. Speaking of their art, it seems you picked it up. What was it that taught you? Well, I suppose it's neither here nor there now. My sister has been caught captive by a void sent since their presence in the Earthland. I've come to search for her. And void sent have been sighted here. Then I believe there's a connection. Should like to investigate the caverns you mentioned, but Elfino tells us they're not easily reached. I'm afraid so. Deep snow and tumultuous winds rule out flying and walking. If you want to get anywhere, you'll have to use a magic tech snowcraft. Alas, the last remaining functional one was broken down. Should be over in Cerelia. Enis engines, where it was abandoned. Is there anyone who can fix it? Perhaps the former engineers at Tapper's done. Their duty included transporting ceruleum tanks to Chuterna, platform TD using snowcraft. I expect they had to maintain a few over the years. So that's worth looking into, I'd say. In the course of delivering provisions, I've come to know the people quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. I ask you to accompany her. Given the presence of Voights, then it'd be best that we avoid traveling alone. Well, yeah, that's just common sense. Meantime, will you not tell me more about the mountain? I'd like to learn as much as I can before commencing our search. Come with me. I'll introduce you to someone who's well versed in local geography. You say, was it? I wish to speak to you. In that case, why don't we come with us to Dipper's Den? You can chat on the way. Each.
What was it you wished to talk about?
Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
She doesn't understand selflessness.
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract.
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
But what do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else?
Right.
Yeah, Voights don't really understand the idea of
To act not
selflessness.
out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. to simply live. And they survive like this.
Yeah, it is a little weird, isn't it? You coming? You're alright, Zero. It did say something that confused or upset you. Now I'm simply trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I'm able to. Well, that's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull over things. It's not much farther to Tapper's Den. We'll have much trouble finding an engineer when we arrive. There's a party in Tursus. Wait, I know you. You're the one who roughed up the guards. After you left, your contingent friends came along, and life's a lot easier now thanks to them. Yeah, they understood our plight and offered help. Whether we wanted to stay here or return home, for that we're grateful. Grateful to you too, Elise. The trip across the lake is hardly pleasant. You make it all the same, bringing us provisions. I'll don't mention it, we're just here to help. That said, we're hoping to ask a favor of you today. Need Magitech Snowcraft repaired. One abandoned in Cerelia engines. We were told you might be up to the task. Ah, so you want to ride the Bio Mammoth. I guess. That's what we took to calling the crafts on account of their size. As often as I use them on rigs, I know a thing or two about their maintenance. So if I can get your Mammoth roaring again, it's the least I can do to repay your efforts. Wonderful. Please come with us. Alrighty. Okay. Welcome back. I presume that this is the engineer who will help us. Yep. Do everything I can to get up and running again. But I doubt I'll be able to do so quickly, at least on my own. Mammoth is big, so are its parts. Some strong backs should make the work easier. If ours. Oh, hey. You finished learning about the mountain, I take it. Aye, we have a solid grasp on the area, as well as the site of the snowcraft. The back is perhaps not as strong as some, but I should be glad to stand guard for Voidsent and other unruly wildlife. Much obliged, miss. Then let's all head over to the Mammoth and assess what needs fixing. We have matters so well in hand, which means we can resume our duties. Would you care to assist us? No, fuck you. By you, Zero. And we'll see as well. This payment for answering my question. Interesting. It's hardly something to demand for payment, but I'd be glad to help for your contribution nonetheless. Alrighty. Okay.
All finished, are we? Good. The cold doesn't let up out here, does it? They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary. Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security. Though things will never be as they once were.
Yeah. If only it were that easy.
If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
Doing your best to see that.
Oh? Lest you misunderstand, I wasn't fishing for a compliment. As I said, I'm doing this. Still, I appreciate your support. Well, our work here is done. I hope Alphino and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble.
Knowing Alpha now.
I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else.
Yeah.
She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
Meanwhile, enter team Tertium.
Thank you, miss. Thank you.
Must be weird to give things without anything in return, huh?
This feels strangely familiar.
Or not. Wonder why.
Excuse me, Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
Yes.
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Not exactly, but...
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well.
Not exactly.
Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
Jeez, aren't you edgy?
Oh.
Did I say something odd?
No, not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened.
Yeah, we're good at
That's
that.
just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
True.
Get along. I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
Okay, Sundere.
If you say so. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
Oh.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
Azim step-style dumplings. Butts, they call them. Never had a dumpling. It's like a kind of bread stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables, usually, that you bake or steam. We have our own recipes in Garlemald, too. My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones. Just think of it as bread, all right? I should warn you, though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle, though.
Interesting.
Interesting good, or interesting...
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Is that a bad thing?
No.
Not necessarily.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Something like that.
Oh, Euless. Getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
I suppose I am.
No harm in that. Acquaint away.
Acquaint away.
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Alphino! Alize!
Oh no. What now? Forgive me for the interruption, but come with grave news. Horde of Voidsen are approaching from the bounds to the east. Numbers are beyond what we've seen. Oh no. What? But you told the others. Anyone outside the tertium is a danger. We must find them, bring them all at once. Can we count on your 8-0? I've already solved the debt for my question. I'm obligated to help. It's more, death in this world is absolute. He asked me to put my life on the line. Without suitable payment, I will do no such thing. That's fair. What do we have to offer that might be enough? Ether? You're right, Zero. You're not obligated to help. I want to presume otherwise. Nevertheless, we are in need. Assuming the buzz I gave you is worth anything, you'll at least be willing to stand to watch at this encampment. That way, more of us will be able to go and see people to safety. Farewell. Unless we come under attack, we'll do no more than stand watch. There's a church room will be safe with Zero here. Let's go and find Digital and the others. As well we can with an evacuation. Great.
Report. Lost contact. When? Void sent. I'd bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once. A unit transporting supplies has gone silent en route to Broken Glass.
Oh,
I will go and search for it. Stay here and keep watch.
If it was Void sent, you'd be a fool to go alone.
You must.
They'll find you before you find your men, and then they'll devour you as well.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
I can't repay you for the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
Aww.
What? No! I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
I'm far better suited to dealing with Voidsent. It makes sense. Or do you mean to say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
Gotta love that snark. He's basically a Scion already.
Fine. Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
Yeah, if she did that, she would be a Scion.
Damn these demons!
Return to the camp. Now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Kindred, why do you interfere? Ah, of course. You sold your soul to feed.
Oh, fuck off.
I have taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
I get to fight a Zero. Awesome.
A deal is a deal. I cannot let you pass.
Ferdinand. One. whatever his name was. There's no way I could have done that.
How? How big must the gate be for their light to come through? Is this it then?
Zero, no.
Just like that time.
Huh.
When light still shone upon the world. When the Contra Memoria still raged.
Stand aside if you value your life.
We're only after women and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
You're not taking another step towards that village.
Stupid girl. You were warned.
And now we can get back to our business.
Get up! Get up, damn you! Too weak. I need help. Someone, please. The same mistakes, the same ends. Again and again. What should I? What could I have done? What? Who? You. What are you doing here?
Y'shtola and Estimian had matters well in hand, so we went where we were needed.
Can you stand?
Not finished yet, Zero. We're a little late, but we come to help you.
All right.
Kept you waiting, huh?
I will let it burn. This fire in my breast. Let it burn and rage and guide.
Journey with comrades to defeat this horde.
Goodness, we're not so rest. We're a useful fight. together.
You did well to find me out here.
Yeah, we're good at
We
finding
have Euless to
people.
thank for that. He was quite worried when he called.
There would have been more casualties if not for you.
No. If it was not for you and...
Well, let's not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that?
I think so.
Zero, are you all right?
More or less.
Well enough. No void scent struck here, did they?
No, and there weren't any more casualties thanks to you.
Julius about the raw dog zero. Smooth.
What are you doing?
Catching you, dummy.
You'll have no debts to repay, if that's what you're worried about. If anything, I owe you a week's worth of boots.
God, just kiss already. King of the mountain. First of all, I want to repair. Alright. I've fared you better than I did by all accounts. We had to contend with our fair share of void sent en route to the Snowcraft, but you had the benefit of numbers. Hey. With their help, we quickly dispatched all the void sent that came our way. Thankfully, they stayed dead in our world. We were trying to decide what to do next when we received word about the transport, which is how Lee Cecily and I came to find you. While the immediate threat has been addressed, we cannot rest easy yet. For void sent to appear in such numbers, we must assume the void gate has been indeed opened, meaning more of them came to their leisure. Seems the best course of action is to investigate Lapis Manalis. As you intend, what's to say of the Snowcraft? Nearly operational. I believe Vitra is with the engineer, who is hard at his work as we speak, and we join them. I would like to join you as well. Oh shit. Wouldn't dream of refusing you, but what did you have in mind for payment? Payment won't be necessary. Ah, she's learning. I will do this because I want to. You have kindled something within me, a compulsion, desire to act, that has been burning since you came to my aid, and so I do not understand it, but I wish to. To that end, I will heed it. Then perhaps I'll understand your answer. Ah. Well, you're very welcome aboard. I would also like to join you in tracing the void sends to their origin, though that would mean neglecting my duties here. Don't worry about us between my people and the contingent. We can keep things running well enough. Just find where the void sends are coming from and see if they stop. Take care, Zero. I still want to beat you after all this. I will. Alright. Hopefully we'll be reaching the dungeon and the Hey, kind of a spoiler. Well, it wasn't really a spoiler, but, you know. I know what's ahead. And it looks cool. Sega. Alrighty. Lapis Manalis.
If you insist.
Alright. Let us see.
my way.
Okay.
No mercy! Out of my way!
Form. Results from outside tribes have marked an increasingly lane lines.
You forced my hand.
All masters. Continuing to wait, yeah. Alrighty.
Out of my way!
Sure, Magna. Oh shoot.
I am of the first brood.
Yeah, it's all living though. Consider living.
help us!
Okay, maybe I should just pull all of them, huh? do with the final bosses, huh?
All shall cower before the might of Archfiend Kanyatso!
Down King Ignacio.
I've been waiting so long! Don't disappoint!
I don't know how you guys
Brace yourselves! I bring my all to bear! I am of the first brood! Great evil blackest terror! You really must try harder! No mercy! I am of the first brood!
What? That was weird. And that means that the trial is, what's the fair one's name again? Something, learning in French, I think. I don't remember. It's so long.
I've been waiting so long! Don't disappoint! Brace yourselves! I bring my all to bear! Out of my way! You cannot stop us! Drink lethal blackness! Terror!
Okay, can I get this little card? Nice.
Tell me one thing, Cagnazzo. A dragon of our world crossed over into yours long ago, but I have felt her presence here again. What is the meaning of this?
Oh, they've been sucking on her ether.
I dare say what you felt was this.
By the sisters. What have you done to Ashdaya?
If you want answers, you'll have to get them from Lord Golbears. Assuming you've the strength to face him. A pity I will not see the plan to fruition, but my part is done. And
No! Wait! Where is she? Where is my sister?
At long last, I go to join the great.
Void gate's dealt with at least.
By the gates closing, there can be no doubt that he was the one who opened it.
How though?
Oh, Ashdaya. I prayed we might meet once more.
Not like this. Yeah, don't worry, she's still alive. For now.
She is likely still in the void. Take.
So what now?
While you discuss how to proceed with your search, I would excuse myself to look around. There may be salvage that we could use at the camp.
In that case, I'll patrol the area for more void scent.
Very well. Let us take a moment.
Well, with that, I'm going to end it here, and next time we will continue and go to